Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are in Nuka World, where we have miraculously pretty much taken over through a fight that we won through the powers of a squirt gun. It's science. But the three gangs that are here all pretty much don't like each other, and they really don't trust us, seeing as how we just killed their boss and took over. But let's see if we can't figure out a little more about what's going on. There was a guy that helped us out. I think his name was Gage. And it basically seems like he's kind of sick of everything the Raiders are doing. Our next goal is to go talk to him, so make our way. I think we got to get to our quarters where he's waiting for us. There's a lift.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
No honor among thieves, I guess. Alright. So they were the survivalists? Operators. If we can't meet any of the other gang members. I doubt they're the only ones hanging around. Maybe they are, though. Okay, attacking the slog. Well, they're not going to get my help. I think I have decent defenses. I have a shit ton of defenses at the slog. Bunch of rocket stuff. I mean, it's 71. I have lower other places, but they'll be alright. Okay. That's creepy. I don't know how much training it's going to provide you. It moves kind of slow, but alright, so we're really once much around here. Let's do a little bit of... Oh, what does that elevator probably just takes you up there? Okay. We need to go through that door. Let me do a little more investigating around here. See what we can see. Park pamphlet. Okay, so there's a bunch of different like theme parks around here. Okay, employee schedule. Current shift schedule is posted below. If you need unscheduled time off, call me. The more advance notice, the better. If you fail to show up for a shift without notice, bad things will happen. Thanks, Rob. Okay, that's kind of a weird way to put that. What are these memos? Message index. Safety inspection results. Guys, we need to be a lot more diligent when we do our end-of-day walkthroughs. Goodman found 3 loose belts on his inspection last week. One of them was half torn out. The last thing we need is some kid getting knocked out onto the arena floor while the cars are running. Shit rolls downhill, people. Goodwin dumps it on me, I dump it on you. If this keeps up, I'm going to make an example of someone. Let's get our act together and make sure that doesn't happen. Rob. Alright, Rob doesn't sound very pleasant to work for. Nira. When approached by guests who have questions about the park, make sure you direct them to Nira. Nira is not only our park's proud mascot, she's a valuable source of information. Moreover, we want as many guests as possible participating in our fun and exciting Park Medallion Collection Challenge. Our surveys have shown time and again that it's one of our visitors' favorite activities. Not only because it steers them towards our most exciting attractions, but because it rewards them for completing the activity. Guests who participate in the Park Medallion search tend to score several points higher in overall satisfaction. So let's give everyone the chance to make the most of their Nuka World adventure. Nero. I wonder what that stands for. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Let's see. Which one was this one? The Hidden Capi Contest in U. Over the past several days, we've received some troubling reports regarding the compliance of park employees with the rules for the Capi Scavenger Hunt contest. In the event that these lapses are due to a lack of clarity regarding what is and is not acceptable behavior, please review their message carefully. Under no circumstances shall any park employee provide a hint, suggestion, or other form of direction to any park guest regarding the location of any hidden Capi image. Should any such behavior be observed and reported, punitive measures will be swiftly taken up to and including immediate termination. The proper way to respond to such inquiries is to encourage persistence. The conquest is challenging by design and the reward is unique. The reward must be earned by diligence and observation on the part of our guests, not by cheating and favoritism on the part of our park employees. Thank you for cooperation in this matter, Director of Human Resources. Alright, so I'm wondering if this is something I can do. This whole scavenger hunt thing. Quantum. This is an exciting time for all of us. Nuka-Cola Quantum has made its public debut. Featuring one of the most unique flavors we've ever produced, not to mention a visually striking appearance, it is truly a time for celebration. I encourage everyone to get into the spirit of this landmark event by promoting Nuka-Cola Quantum at every opportunity. Let all of our guests know just how amazing and irresistible you find the flavor of Nuka-Cola Quantum to be. Suggest that our patrons try some at their next available opportunity, if not right away. We have a considerable inventory to move, but more importantly, we want to make the best first impression possible, and we'll only have that opportunity once right now. Those employees who are seen to demonstrate particular enthusiasm toward Nuka-Cola Quantum will be awarded a discretionary bonus. Let's get out there and earn it. With your help, I believe we can make this the greatest product launch in the history of Nuka-Cola Corporation. Closed Monday and Tuesday. Everyone, remember that we're shut down on Monday and Tuesday of next week for the electrical work. Those of you who weren't reassigned can stay home. And before you ask, no, it's not paid leave. Sorry, folks. Hope you can at least enjoy the downtime. See you back on Wednesday. Okay, inventory. Let's see. Maintenance. Replace contact pole. Replacement. Emergency floor cleaning. Emergency front bumper replace. Emergency cab cleaning. Child bodily function accident. All right. And that's it. All right. I'm going to be on the lookout for something called Capi. That goes out to Nuka World. Same thing. Souvenir magnet flower? Sure, why not? Alright, so everything just leaves here, so let's head out. Alright, here we are. So it's essentially a raider community.
What are you, deaf? Do I need to repeat myself? Were you sleeping or were you not?
Yes, I was sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted. Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock. What do you expect us to do?
We expect you to show a little appreciation. We make sure you've got enough to eat and drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn your keep, or we can throw your ass outside the park. Or maybe you think you're better off out there, alone and unarmed.
No, I'll get back to work.
That's better.
Wonder what these collars are. I'm gonna
Whoever
guess they're
did get White Coulter
explosive.
brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Okay. We got operate, or no.
Market's been really busy lately. Guess things are going well.
Already screwed that up. So there's the pack, and we'll learn it.
Bye.
Seems like the work never ends, but I'll get it done somehow.
Yeah, it looks like that might be like an explosive symbol right there. All right. Who are you?
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
So you got the disciples, the pack.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Over, boss.
And the
Making
operators.
trouble?
Okay.
Good.
All right. How about you know your place, all right?
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
Okay, so there's the definition for Nira.
I haven't been a young fella for a long time.
You know, a lot of people say just the same thing. The way we see it, everyone who steps through that gate is a child at heart. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? 'Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
I'll fuck you up, Nira. Yeah.
Say that again, and your malfunctioning system is going to be the least of your problems.
Oh, was that supposed to be a threat? Don't make me laugh, you worthless pile of Brahmin dung. You couldn't scare a rat roach.
System restored. Oops, sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
What happened? Who was tampering with you?
I wish I could say. The personnel involved do not match visual records of any known Nuka World employees. Fortunately, my audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, any time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Okay, park medallions.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me for a special reward.
Where can I find these dispensing machines?
I'll give you a hint. You'll want to visit some of our most popular rides and attractions to find them. What else would you like to know?
All right, so I need to see if the bumper cars were one of them.
What if I want a place to relax or get a bite to eat? Where should I go?
Why, you're already here. Nuka-Town, USA is a great place to unwind and enjoy a delicious meal. If you're searching for a tasty treat your kids will love, take the whole family to Capi's Cafe. Looking for a romantic night out? Enjoy dinner and a show at the parlor. Want a commanding view while you enjoy a world-class dining experience? Head on up to the Fizz Top Grill on Fizz Top Mountain. If you're up for a challenge, test your skills at the Nuka-Cade, or take a wild ride in one of our cola cars. What else would you like to know?
Okay, well that was kind of helpful.
Tell me about the different areas of the park.
With pleasure. Set a course for the stars in the Galactic Zone and see the amazing future of mankind's journey into space. Explore Starport Nuka and blast into adventure aboard the Nuka Galaxy roller coaster. Travel back in time to Dry Rock Gulch, where you can walk the dusty streets of a frontier town. See history come to life in our authentic reenactments of cowboys and gunslingers as they tame the Wild West. witness the wonder of nature in Safari Adventure, home to an amazing collection of exotic animals from all over the world. Challenge the hedge maze and climb the towering treehouse, where you'll enjoy a commanding view of our magnificent menagerie. Be sure to visit Kitty Kingdom, a magical realm where fantasy meets fun for the whole family. Your younger types will love to go for a spin on the giant Ferris wheel, and be sure to take a tour of King Cola's castle. Finally, in celebration of its worldwide debut, we've revamped the World of Refreshment ride to feature a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. What else would you like to know?
Alright, so this place seems big as hell.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System
Here we go.
malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, tongue-sniffing dirt scratcher!
System restored. Have a great day.
Alright, Nira, we'll see if we can find out who's screwing with you. Okay, there's that creep. The market. Let's go find... Was it Gage? Let me see if I got his name right. Gage, okay. So, collect a park medallion from the World of Refreshment. From Among the Stars. Nuka Racers. Treehouse. Galaxy. Minecart Ride. And the Ferris wheel. Okay. I'm just looking for machines that dispense them.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Yeah? What did you do to him?
Turned him loose outside the gate.
You serious? You ain't standing
Yeah.
out.
Then
You
I
ain't
got
worth
in a
looking
little
at.
extra target practice.
Dumbass traders.
These guys are pretty cool looking, though. I'll give them that. They got a lot of unique stuff about them.
The pack lets it all hang out.
Yeah, whatever.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? He ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw. You want to know more about what's going on? Then maybe you should ask Mason.
What do I look like? An idiot?
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
Ciao, dog meat. Don't get shot. What'd you find? Fashionable glasses? I don't think I care about fashionable glasses. I think I prefer my... whatever the hell I'm wearing. Yeah, it's just charisma. F that. Okay, Brad Burton's office requires a key. The parlor.
You haven't seen anything that's, out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain, either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Well, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Hey, who the hell is Sierra and why is she allowed to just
Nuka
walk
World.
around?
I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it. This place is amazing, don't you think?
How is this place amazing?
How? Just look around. Don't you see it? You can just imagine the children smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital Wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola Museum?
I actually probably have. I just forgot that I have. Yeah, it's just... no reason to really lie to her, I guess. Just ask.
You run a Nuka-Cola museum?
Absolutely. I've spent years collecting all the Nuka-Cola merchandise I could find. It's all on display at my home in a settlement called Girdershade. I give tours to anyone who stops by. And I can promise you this. You won't find another collection like mine in the capital Wasteland, the Commonwealth, or any place else. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
But now I'm going to try to talk her into it.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
It's not that I don't want to tell
Okay.
you. It's just that I came all this way and I'd hate for someone else to beat me to it. Sorry.
Well, I'll figure it out.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, so you can definitely trust me.
Wow, really? That's great. In fact, that gives me an idea. I've read all kinds of things about the park, and I'd love to tell someone about it. How about I give you a little tour of Nuka Town here, and when it's over, I'll share my secret. What do you say?
That sounds annoying.
That sounds incredibly boring.
What? Boring? If you were really a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, you'd want to hear what I have to say. Since you clearly don't care, and there's nothing more to talk about.
Oh, come on, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
Hello again. Yes, I'm still here and still searching.
Take me on that tour.
I could help you out if you want.
Oh, no thanks. I kind of need to keep this a secret. It's really important.
I'm a fellow
Wow, really? I've read all... How about I give you...
Uh-huh.
I love that idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, then let's get started. Right this way, if you please.
Capi in a haystack. Oh, you're going to walk that pace the whole way, too? Of course you are.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Let me guess. Dog meat's going to run in front of you a bunch of times, stop you.
Fizz Top Mountain here provides a commanding view of Nuka Town, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest and most expensive dining in the park was found at Fizz Top Grill, which you can see up on the mountain slope.
Okay, that's cool. I do want to check out Fizz Top Mountain. I want to see what kind of view there is from up there.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Not all of the attractions at Nuka World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy. Winning the games meant earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all the prizes.
Either Dog Meat was picking up the glasses to put in his inventory and it glitched, or when I took them off, it fell on his face. Too bad it didn't fall better. What we're going to talk about now, the parlor. I kind of want to shoot that person so I don't have to listen to his gunshots anymore.
Those seeking a more refined experience could sit down to a sumptuous meal at the Parlor Dinner Theater, home to the renowned Nuka World players.
The parlor wasn't just a dinner theater. It also hosted one of the park's most sought-after events, the Bottle and Capi Show. The show was so popular, tickets would sell out months in advance.
Trying to figure out what kind of inside connection she has to be able to just come in here and not be enslaved. Don't tell me you're going to walk right in front of the gun. Okay, so much for that AI, huh?
With its brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Capi's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The cafe was best known for its super spicy Nuka Blast Burger, which was so hot, it was nicknamed the A-Bomb on a Bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to Fizz Top Mountain.
It's a hell of a line. Are we done, Sierra?
Think you're tough? Let's wrestle and find out.
The only way I'm getting any closer to you is if I'm robbing your
Past the
corner.
market is Nuka World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's Nira, the park's informational attendant. She might be the only one in the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour.
Oh.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was great.
That was very informative. Thank you.
It was my pleasure, especially since none of the gangs wanted to hear any of that. Believe me, I tried. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Capi glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Who was John Caleb Bradburton?
Sorry, I tend to forget most people aren't as interested in the history of Nuka-Cola as I am. He was an inventor, and the best thing he ever invented was, you guessed it, Nuka-Cola! So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Capi, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola Formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
What's in it for me?
I was just getting to that part. Bradburton didn't just create soda formulas. He was a genius who invented all kinds of fantastic things. All I really care about is getting my hands on the Nuka-Cola Formula. Any other inventions we find are yours to keep. So, what do you think?
I'm intrigued.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Capi glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Okay, so we got the hidden Capi glasses. They don't do anything for me. Yeah, they don't make anything look weird either. That's good. Alright, so let's go talk to Gage. We'll do that one probably towards the end. Because I have a feeling we'll have to go everywhere in the park, so...
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
I want to get a little more familiar with the park before I start going on some kind of scavenger hunt.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
How deep is this? Not very, or what are you doing?
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place? Man, this is a waste of time.
What are you looking for?
Hey there.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs, well, dying is more their strong suit.
Okay, whatever. So this is the overboss's quarters, I'm guessing? Oh. That's the fizz top grill. We need to go up. Or I need to wait for that to come down. What if I can get smashed? I probably can. I guess I could have went in either door, probably.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
Yeah, I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
I don't know that they're going to like my version of progress here. I don't know.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
Wait, what kind of mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could, all being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
Okay, I guess I could try to... I'm trying to figure out what my end game's going to be here, though.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Come on, they're raiders. They ain't hard to figure out. Tell them you like how violent they are, that you'll shower them in caps. Just don't oversell yourself.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka World. But, one step at a time. You in?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right man for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Okay, meet the gang boss for the disciples, operators, and the pack. Alright, let's see what we got in our office. Take some psycho. Power armor station. Okay, is there a frame by any chance? No. Decent bed. Well, big bed, I guess. There's holotape. Did we get a clue on who tampered with her?
What if we overload the processor? Could fry the whole system.
Then we salvage it for parts. You really think anyone's gonna miss this robot? Now hand me that screwdriver.
If this little personality upgrade works, it's gonna be the funniest damn thing in the park. Man, I can't wait to see the looks on the other guys' faces when they try to talk to it.
There. All done. One slightly radarized robot ready for duty.
That's not much of a hint. I also not really sure why I would care. Nuka grape, that's new, right? So, this actually reduces rats. Interesting. 0.4 a second for 50 seconds. Okay.
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
Really, I'm just looking for water. Not sure where... We probably have plenty to handle the mission we're going to have here, I guess. I don't know, this place might take a while, so... We got a chem station. We don't have anywhere to store anything, though, so there's that. Jet. Nuka cherry. That's not anything new. And we got too much stuff. DK.
Hey.
Hmm?
You're probably full
Let's
up
see
too,
what I
aren't
got
you?
in my pockets.
That was enough. Okay, I just won't pick anything else up. That goes into the grill. Okay, cool. Alright, so we gotta go
You
talk...
need something, boss?
No, actually, what else can you offer, Gage?
Gage, you need something, boss?
Tell me more about the gangs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, quite the assorted bunch. All used to hate each other, and I guess maybe they still do to a degree. Took a shitload of work to get them all on board with this idea, so I really don't want to lose them now. If I were you, I'd start with the disciples. They might all be crazy, probably are in fact, but Nisha has her reasonable moments. Then you've got the operators. Spoiled, rich kids, but doesn't mean they ain't ruthless killers. If you can impress Mags, she'll listen to you. And then there's the pack. I'm not saying they're savages, but, well, shit, they're savages. I don't know how Mason keeps them on a leash. Up to you who you want to trust the most, but you're gonna need to trust at least some of them. You need anything else?
Aren't you raiders all the same?
Hey, come on now. No need to be insulting. Commonwealth gangs, well, most of them don't even qualify. They ain't organized. They don't make smart decisions. Basically one step up from rabid animals. I've run with some of them over the years. Every single time, they either think way too small or get themselves wiped out. I make a point of getting the hell out of Dodge before that happens.
I don't get it, Gage. What's the appeal of all this?
Oh, come on. It ain't that hard to see. You take whatever you want from whoever you want. Anybody has a problem with that, you cut them down. You telling me that doesn't sound like even just a little bit of fun to you? Anyway.
Until someone wants something
don't
you have.
mistake the gangs out here for being the same as those Commonwealth saps. Gangs out here, they got agendas. And they're gonna expect results. You can't afford to forget that. You need anything else?
I want to know more about Nuka World.
Yeah, good call. Big-time amusement park back before the world went to shit. Well, I guess if this place is any indication, it wasn't so hot before it all blew up. Anyway, we weren't the first to think of this place as a good stronghold. Before we got here, a bunch of traders had set up shop and hired a whole lot of guns to protect them. They were dug in like ticks. That's why it took pulling a bunch of gangs together to even have a chance.
You've got this area of the park. Isn't that enough? Why do you want more?
You got a lot to learn, boss. So we've got Nuka Town, and most of the traders work for us now. They ain't happy about it, but screw them. We really need the rest of these parks, though. Every one of them not under our control is a threat. And the gangs are too cramped up. They're stepping all over each other. Unless they get room to spread out, there's gonna be bloodshed. So the sooner you get them all to agree to follow orders, the sooner we can improve our situation. You, got any more questions?
Well, I'm curious if there's other people occupying the other parts of the park, or is it like creatures and shit? It's probably a mixture of both, but all right.
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
I also see another thing of purified water. I need a drink, and dog meat found something. Go and drink the water. There we go. What are you looking at? Let's see. Let me wear my glasses. I don't know what this thing we're looking at for is supposed to look like. Well, not that painting. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and end this one here. And then, I know this one was kind of boring too. There's a lot of talking. And that tour sucked. But in the next one, we're going to start talking to the heads of the Raider gangs. And we'll see if maybe that gets a little more exciting. I don't know if there'll be any kind of conflict there. I'm sure each one will have something they want us to do for them. So, they'll probably each send us on a mission. So basically, my intent here is not to become a raider. So I don't know if I have some kind of way of either disbanding all these guys or maybe having them turn over a new leaf, which is probably pretty naive. But I'm not going to be sending these guys out to raid my settlements that I created. So that's not going to happen. But I will take the rest of the park back, and then we'll kind of see what our options are there. Obviously, Gage enjoys being a raider, and he seems to be like an alright dude, but he also has no problem victimizing people, so there's that. Okay, yep, we'll end it here and continue on in the next one. So thanks for watching, guys. I know you have a choice where you watch your Fallout Let's Plays. And thank you for choosing One Night Sniper. Peace out, everyone.